The 13th ornament. When the calendar flipped to December, Richie unpacked the old family decorations. His parents had passed years ago, but he kept their traditions alive, especially the Christmas tree ritual. Every ornament had a place, a meaning. There were 12 glass ornaments in total, each one hand-painted and delicate. He remembered his mother always saying, "Never add another, 12 is the perfect number." That night, as snow whispered against the windows, Richie decorated the tree. 1, 2, 3. By the time he hung the 12th ornament, a tiny glass angel, the clock struck 12:13 a.m. A soft clink echoed behind him. Richie turned. A 13th ornament sat on the table. He hadn't put it there. It was round, deep red and glossy, too glossy like wet paint that never dried. Etched into its surface were faint swirling lines, shifting when he tried to focus on them. "Probably something left in the box," he muttered, though his hands trembled. He didn't hang it. He placed it back in the storage bin and snapped the lid shut. But when he returned to the living room, the ornament was hanging on the tree, front and center. Richie froze. The room felt colder than before, the kind of cold that sank into bone. The lights flickered. The branches around the new ornament seemed to pulse. He reached to remove it, but the ornament was warm, hot, like it had a heartbeat. The lights went out. At 2 a.m., Richie awoke on the couch, unsure when he'd fallen asleep. The room was pitch black except for a faint red glow from the tree. The 13th ornament glowed brighter, illuminating the room like a blood-red lantern. The swirling lines inside it were no longer lines, they were shapes, twisting, stretching, pressing against the glass like faces trapped inside. Whispers slithered out, soft as falling snow. "Let us out." Richie stumbled backward, his breath fogged the air. The shadows cast by the tree grew longer, darker, alive. Then something cracked. The red ornament split like an egg. A sliver opened, thin black oozing. A hand pushed through, long fingers, too many joints, too pale. Richie grabbed his coat and bolted up the stairs, slamming the bedroom door behind him. The whispering grew louder, followed by wet, dragging sounds climbing the steps. He hid in the closet, heartbeat hammering, listening as the thing reached the hallway. Soft footsteps, slow breathing. Then, scratching on the closet door. Just once. Then silence. When morning came, Richie finally crept out. The hallway was empty, except for small wet footprints leading down the stairs. In the living room, the tree stood undisturbed, but the 13th ornament was gone. Only a single message remained, carved deep into the wooden floor. "Next year, another will hatch."